the organized gang stalking run by police and security agencies. In my case, it started with a security group called Allied Universal Security. They started targeting me. They started racially profiling me. Then as time goes on, it became a targeted, a gang up attacks, police involved, airline companies deployed to track me, to stalk me, to harass me, to terrorize me, put in my house and not in public, put me on 24 hours physical surveillance in which they literally track my footsteps anywhere I am, manned police planes, airline planes, drones, surveillance balloon over me, over my house when it is night to terrorize me and to terrorize my house. And I battled to a point of being suicidal, did everything, reached out to police, filed several complaints, and they wouldn't stop. And I had to force myself to start coming on social media, to start speaking out, to expose them. Because from researching, I learned their aim is to kill you or to ruin you, abuse you to a point that they cause you mental health crisis, so they can then, label that you're crazy, right? And then they manipulate you with technology to go and act violent, so they can come and kill you. Because it's about killing people and ruining their lives, mostly as a black citizen. And since I've been speaking out, they've done nothing to address the case, because since they portrayed me as a criminal, so I was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm dealing with it privately. That if I go public, they would, at that point, they would know that, they're exposed, and they would do something to address the situation, right? Because as a civilized nation, as a civilized society, if something like that is happening, an innocent individual is violated, and it happens that you go public on it, or it should be addressed, it should be rectified, right? But to show that what we are usually made to believe about America is not fact. That mostly being a black woman, they think they have right to abuse me, to lie on me, to ruin me, and then and shouldn't be addressed, right? So, but I vow that they will not lie on me and then victimize me like they've done, which their aim was to either kill me, which they have tried several times. They can't, because I'm innocent, or to ruin me. Their aim was to cause me mental health crisis, mostly as African descent, right, citizen. Then they think they could manipulate me, lie that I'm a threat, I'm a terrorist. Then they could now manipulate me to go and act violence, so they can come and kill me. But that devil that sent them is a defeated foe. And not only that I've spoken a lot about this, but God has used my voice to expose this, and also to save a lot of lives, because since I started speaking out and exposing that this is what they do, they subject citizens to psychological warfare, psychological abuse, torturing with technologies, and to a point that they compromise you mentally, and then they cause mental health crisis. And for some people, they are frustrated. When everything in your life ruined, you're blackballed. In my case, you can't find a job. You're stalked, you're violated, your right violated, your character defamed, you're portrayed everywhere like as a criminal. And a lot of time when you speak out, you are not believed. Rather, they gaslight that you're crazy. In my case, they portrayed, they gaslighted me that I needed to see a psychiatrist. They even arrested me, went and locked me down with crazy folks that they have ruined. For 17 days, where I was violated, So these are wicked people. These are satanic agents that are out to kill, to ruin innocent lives. But in my case, I vow that I will speak out, I will expose them, I will never suffer in silence like I did for the past 8 years, to a point of being suicidal multiple times, having everything in my life ruined, having my life, destabilized, my household destabilized as a mom. I had neglected my kids, right? For years now, I've never had, I mean, I don't get involved with my girls. They've basically grown on their own, and they've hold that against me, right? But I found that everything they do to me, I will speak out, I will expose it, I will call them out until they hold accountable. They have caused severe damages to me, they have caused pain on me, they have engaged in unjustified attacks on me as an innocent individual. They have no reason coming after me. I've cleared myself with the police several times. I've asked for background check to be done on me. They've confirmed I'm spotless and clean. Never had no case with the police. Never been involved in anything criminal. But they targeted me in their usual racial profiling, and also I know what it is, right? But no one has any right to lie on me and then abuse me and violate me and victimize me. No one has such right. So whatever is their reason, I don't care. At this point, I have right to speak out. I have right to expose them. I have right to call them out because I don't feel safe, and they need to be held accountable. They need to remove all the false accusations they put out on me that caused me to be targeted, to be stalked, to be harassed, to be followed, to be watched, monitored by a gang of criminals running securities, which their top gang stalking criminal agencies are like Universal Security with Southwest Airline, Alaska, Delta, because that's the level they've gone to abuse me. Or like on a military level, engage in terrorist attacks on me, engage in psychological warfare. They thought I was a vulnerable individual. They didn't know I'm anointed. Come on. So for 10 years, they've sunk in hundreds and hundreds of millions of American taxpayers' money to abuse me, thinking they could cause me mental health crisis so they can ruin me, or they could cause me to contemplate suicide, to take myself out, or maybe go and act violence so they can come and take me out, which is never, which is not possible because I don't do violence. I'm a daughter of the Most High, right? So I've been speaking out, and I will keep speaking out, not just for myself and for others that are battling this. Hopefully, they have the courage to also speak out, right? And I vow I'm not dealing with this silently anymore. Like right now, I'm suffering a lot of distress, a lot of trauma, a lot of stress. My life has been held back for the past 10 years. A lot of things I could have gotten accomplished with my life, I'm not able to follow through. I've called off school because I don't feel safe. If I go to park my car in public, my car is ruined. My car, they've accessed my car to ruin my car. So because of that, I don't feel safe to leave my car out. I can't go out to places I should go. I've called off a lot of things in my life because I don't feel safe. That's the more reason they need to be held accountable. I've been reaching out to attorneys in my area. I don't know why. Because when I Google for attorneys, I'll see all these attorneys that claims to be civil rights attorneys. And my case is a civil rights case because, and they should be able to take my case. But when I reach out to them, they always say, "Oh, we don't handle those kind of cases," and all these excuses. But I'm not going to be discouraged because of that. I will keep speaking out because it's my right to do so, and I will keep calling them out, exposing them until either they hold themselves accountable and do justice to me, or I'm able to have an attorney hold them accountable for me, so I can get help with the stress, the trauma, the distress, the anxiety that I've intentionally inflicted on me over the years, the abuse, and also the defamation of my character. These are all criminal. Being my privacy invaded, my phone bugged, my house bugged, my car, like a total violation of my existence as an human being, and not just my right. So until that happen, I will keep speaking and I will keep calling them out. Right. Blessings on you. Hopefully